Hello, this is Daffard here for another episode of the Daffard Chronicles, where basically I talk and you listen, or you stop the video because you're sick of listening to me. Either way, I'm still talking. I win. Haha. Anyways, so this time I would like to talk about the NFL. I know, you're thinking, what the crap does that stand for? NFL, not funny leggings. Did I do that right? NFFL, yes, I did. Anyways, that could be it, or no fun language, or Nostradamus fat lard. Something like that. You could do a lot of acronyms, is that what those are called? You could do a lot of those for the NFL, but actually the one I'm talking about is the one in the States called National Football League. I know, I liked mine better. And anyways, so I'd like to talk about the NFL, the National Football League. And it's funny because it's not national to me. It means nothing to me. In fact, the other day I turned it on and I thought, well, what is this, NFL? And then I saw, oh, football. Oh, what? And then I started watching, and I was quite perplexed. What's going on here? Why are they touching it with their hands? Why is it that shape? Who sat on it? What are they wearing? Why can I see their butts? Their butts very expounded on there in those tights. It's not very good. I don't like it. I don't. It's kind of like watching a bad cheerleader with tight clothes. Except they tackle each other instead of hold each other up. And sometimes the really big ones, the heavy ones, the ones that usually stand in the front, I would put those behind. I would hide them a little, but no, let's put them right on the front line, and let's use your belly, get into it and everything. No, if it was me, I would put them behind, conceal that a little bit, maybe on the sideline. But that's okay. If you want to sport your team as heifers, then that's fine with me. But I was watching it and I was thinking, this is weird. This is bizarre. Why is it that our ESPN networks are covering the states and their sports? I mean, they came up with plenty of sports. All of them are pretty much the same over there. But this one is just weird, and it's not football at all. It's not, okay? Football, you cannot touch it with your hands. It's illegal. You get kicked out too many times. And we really like football. But let's talk about their wear, what they wear. It's weird. First of all, tights. Bad idea. Those went out a long time ago, except if you're in ballet, which I thought was interesting. Ballet and football has a lot in common. You know? It's a spectator sport. No one ever really watches on purpose. At least not I don't. I don't watch on purpose. I try to avoid it if I have to. Both ballet and football, American football, the NFL, if you will, non-phalangerous lymphanoids. That's what I call it. Well, I can't even reproduce that. I'm going to have to listen to that again to get it. But the football, the NFL, is just an abomination. I think it's completely wrong, and I think we should probably do something about it. So I propose occupy the NFL. People go out with your signs and blame them. First of all, because they get paid way too much to do much too little. All they do is run into other people. Come on, I do that every time I'm in the supermarket. You don't see me getting millions of dollars every time I do it. And I could put on tights if I needed to. No, I couldn't. My bottom is much too... It would accentuate the wrong parts of my body. They would. Let's not talk about my body. Let's talk about the NFL and why I think that it should be done away with. Okay? I don't understand it. All the rules. Some guy in a striped shirt. It looks like he belongs in an insane asylum or a hospital for the people who are criminals or something. He blows his whistle whenever he wants, telling people they're playing wrong. Well, how do you know? You're not even playing. Although he does keep up very well. I'm quite impressed that they have to be able to run. Although I'm not impressed with the fat people right up in front having to run, because they don't. They just run into each other and then bounce away. People bounce away. Bouncy. Anyways, so that's really all I have to say about the NFL. It's just wrong, and I think we should get back to the basics of watching something else, like sitcom, like me. You should start watching my television show. I don't have one yet, but if people keep watching this, then they will want me to have a TV show. Maybe someday. Probably not. Especially if I have to wear tights. Accentuate. That's a fun word. It's probably inappropriate. I wonder if I'm using... Is that the right word I want? Accentuate. Yeah, I think it is. Anyways, there's a dog wandering across the parking lot. That's weird. That person just spit a huge loogie out of their mouth. It was quite amazing. Okay, I'm going to go cover that story because this one no longer means anything to me. Toodaloo.